Okay, let's begin with some breaking news now from Rajasthan. After a woman was gang raped in Alwar earlier this month, more cases of rapes have now surfaced in Rajasthan. A new case of gang rape has been reported in Alwar, while in Dholpur, too, a child was sexually assaulted. Let's begin with the case now in Alwar, where it's a case of a 14-year-old girl who was kidnapped and then gang raped, allegedly by 3 people. The incident took place on the 14th of this month. A 14-year-old girl was visiting her maternal uncle for a wedding. When the family members came to know about the incident, they caught hold of one of the accused and beat him to death. The other 2 accused managed to flee from the spot.
ये कल एक डेड बॉडी मिली थी कल मॉर्निंग में राहुल गुजर नाम के लड़के की। उसकी पहचान नहीं हुई थी, आज उसकी पहचान हो गई। इसका नाम राहुल गुजर है और ये 3 लड़के थे, हरनाथ की ढाणी में गए थे शादी में। वहाँ इन्होंने इनके ऊपर आरोप है कि इन्होंने कोई लड़की का रेप वगैरह किया। तो बाद में जो पीड़िता थी, इसके परिवार वालों ने इनके ऊपर हमला कर दिया, तो उसमें इसकी डेथ हो गई। तो इसमें कमेंट रेप वाले मामले में हमने 2 जनों को डिटेन भी कर लिया और मर्डर का और कमेंट रेप का मुकदमा भी दर्ज कर रहे हैं और जो सख्ती से जो कानूनी कार्रवाई है ना वो कर रहे हैं।
My colleague Santya Gora is now joining us on the phone line with the details of the story. Santya, so there are 2 things here. One, of course, is the rape allegation that's been made, gang rape allegation that's been made against these 3 men. And second of all, in reaction, from what you understand, the family having attacked one of those accused and killing him.
Yes, absolutely, Viren. And this is extremely disturbing because if you talk about Rajasthan, anyway, Alwar gang rape is in news for all the wrong reasons because Rajasthan government is facing accusations, allegations that how they suppressed the entire incident so that it did not disturb the polling balance there, because when the incident took place at that time, the state was all set to go for polling. Now, if you talk about Alwar gang rape, apart from that, similar heinous crimes were reported from Churu and Nagaur. But if you talk about these 2 cases, both of victims here, they are minors. One is a 14-year-old girl from Alwar, one is an 8-year-old girl from Dholpur. In fact, if we talk about Alwar, it became more worse because one of the accused here was beaten to death by the relatives of the victim here. That's what the case of the police. And another reason that why Congress government is facing more and more flak for this, because when all these incidents are being reported, the opposition's claim in the state is that how the CM himself is busy forming the government, trying to form the policies to come into power in Delhi. That's the allegation on Ashok Gehlot. But as far as women's safety is concerned, in fact, yesterday also Jodhpur High Court ordered state to file its reply about what they are doing, what the state government is doing as far as the women's safety in the state is concerned, keeping Alwar gang rape in mind. Now these 2 more incidents, absolutely heinous, they have also come into light, putting more and more question marks on the state of women in Rajasthan.
Right, Santya, stay with us because unfortunately we've got another rape story to report from Rajasthan. Well, as we told you, there are 2 new cases. Now, the second case is in Dholpur, where it's an 8-year-old child who was raped after being abducted by her neighbor on Thursday night. The incident took place when the girl was visiting her maternal grandparents in Dholpur, where she was abducted by her neighbor and then raped. The investigation is now currently underway, and both the relatives and the accused and in fact have been allegedly trying to hush up the case. That's according to the police. An FIR has been registered.
एक नाबालिग बच्ची के साथ जाति की सूचना थाने पे मिली थी, तो ये कल रात का वाकया था जिसको परिजनों द्वारा सप्रेस करने का प्रयास किया जा रहा था। तो प्राइवेट हॉस्पिटल में एडमिट करा दिया था। जैसे ही हमें सूचना मिली तो हमने FIR दर्ज करने का हमारी टीम है वो महिला थाने में FIR दर्ज करने की प्रक्रिया चल रही है। साथ ही इस बच्ची को प्राइवेट हॉस्पिटल से इसके इलाज के लिए, बेहतर इलाज के लिए और इसकी MLC रिपोर्ट्स और मेडिकल बनवाने के लिए सरकारी हॉस्पिटल में एडमिट करा दिया गया है और मुलजिम के दस्तयाब करने के लिए एक टीम हमने रवाना कर दी। पुलिस को शाम को ही इसके किसी परिजन ने जाकर के इतला की है कि इस तरह का वाकया हो गया है। तो जैसे ही ये पता चला तो एसएचओ सदर को हमने तुरंत रवाना किया कि हॉस्पिटल पहुंचो, मैं खुद भी आ रहा हूं। मैं सीधे हॉस्पिटल पहुंचा, इसकी स्थिति देखी बहुत नाजुक स्थिति थी, तो हमने तुरंत वहां से रेफ़र करा करके और मैं खुद लिवा करके लाया हूँ।
Right, so my colleague Sandhya Gora continues to be with us. She's holding the line there as we report, unfortunately, Sandhya, another case of rape, this time with an 8-year-old in Dholpur.
Absolutely, Viren, another minor raped in Rajasthan's Dholpur area. The child was visiting her grandparents, and according to the police, she was raped by her neighbor. And we were talking about the situation of women, the safety of women in Rajasthan. In fact, when Team Mirror now was traveling in Rajasthan, we brought the stories of and the situation of women in Rajasthan, and we showed it on Mirror now. And unfortunately, the situation has not changed. If we talk about Rajasthan, Rajasthan comes on number 4 when it comes to crime against women. You talk about rape, you talk about witch hunting, you talk about dowry death, you talk about domestic violence, all sorts of crime takes place against women. And despite all this, never ever women's safety as a major agenda has found its place in any of the parties' manifesto. As far as Rajasthan is concerned, if we talk about the government, Rajasthan people, they have given a fair and square chance to every party because they have a pattern of voting. They never repeat their government in state. So both the major parties here, Congress and BJP, both of them have gotten equal chance to rule the state and do something for the people, specifically women. But none of the parties have done anything for the women. Now, if we talk about the other aspects of this story, a state where gang rape, minor rapes are reported to such a great extent that comes on number 4. Despite that, female representation in whether it's Vidhan Sabha, whether it's Parliament, it's really, really poor. In fact, if we talk about Lok Sabha elections also this time, BJP has contested only 2 female candidates and Congress has contested only 4. Despite the fact that this is the condition of women in the state. Now, if we talk about how the entire politics is playing a role here, the allegation of BJP in state, which is an opposition in Rajasthan, is saying that how Congress government tried to suppress the cases, starting with the Alwar gang rape case. But if you talk about Congress, they are saying, in fact, day before yesterday, Rahul Gandhi also visited Alwar along with CM Ashok Gehlot. CM Ashok Gehlot there claimed that they are doing everything to ensure that such incidents do not take place. In fact, he said that as far as ST and SC women and crimes against them are concerned, a special ST level post is created in Alwar. Alwar is divided into two jurisdictions as far as police jurisdiction is concerned. But despite all these claims made by the state government, situation, as you can see, there is no change because there is another gang rape which is reported in Alwar. And it's not just Alwar, the entire state of Rajasthan is going through the same thing, Viren. That's why Dholpur also, a rape of an 8-year-old child was reported.
Right, very distressing stories there from Rajasthan. Even as I remember, there was a plea that was moved in the Jodhpur High Court, which has issued a notice to the Rajasthan government to respond on the rising number of rapes and crimes against women in the state. Thanks, Sandhya, for joining us.